Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And this is more of a good night because it is very late here. Denver time, it's pushing 10:30, and where Amy's coming from in Tennessee, it's 11:30. And also join with me is Tyler. So welcome, everybody. So we've got some important conversations. So here we're looking at Web3 Freedom Club DAO on snapshot.org. Snapshot is where all the decisions get made surrounding decentralized autonomous organizations. And I'm not going to attempt to unpack any of that, but we have some very important proposals to actually put forward tonight. One of which is that we're actually going to collectively vote on TDP1, Treasury Distribution Proposal. And this is where we're talking about proceeding with chain raise for our upcoming security token offering. So this is a proposal that I created. Normally, I'm not going to create a proposal that allows for a very limited window of voting. So apologies, Amy and Tyler, for creating a proposal that you didn't have the chance in an accurate enough time to vote on. Now, the nice thing about where we're at is that we can actually, like with me being the only person that voted on this, and I feel that it's absolutely imperative for you, Tyler and Amy, to vote on, is that we can actually duplicate this proposal and vote on it collectively. So that's what we're going to do right now. There's actually some pretty cool functions here where we can actually duplicate this proposal. And this details will all populate in here. And all that I got to do is click on continue and publish this here, blah, blah, blah. So I need to change the date, and we're going to just change this, fast forward this date to 4:20 a.m. on December the 19th. So literally a few hours from now. But what I'm fully anticipating and expecting on is that during our live stream right now, that we'll actually be able to vote on this proposal. Does that sound like a good plan, Amy and Tyler?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so publish, here we go. So this is where it brings in me and my signature on the MetaMask wallet. So this proposal is live, and I'm actually going to see if I have my Discord. I've got that on another window, and this is one of the things that I want to get better at is amplifying our live stream presence here on Discord. And we've got all of this set up here on the Triple Win Foundation Discord in the live stream channel. So here we go. Here's the live stream channel. I'm gonna here is the DAO proposal for Web3 Freedom Club that we are discussing on our live stream. So there's the link for that proposal. I'm going to share that link in the Zoom chat for everybody. So here we go. And when I go back to the proposals, now we see two proposals. We see the one that I had only previously voted on, and I see the one that I just created that ends in 6 hours. So I'm actually going to click on this proposal and go through and vote on this proposal myself. And I see that Tyler, thank you for going ahead and voting on that. Tyler, I'm going to go ahead and say yes, proceed with chain raise, which is the same vote that I had held previously. And this is something that we've had a lot of conversations with behind the scenes. So I'm going to go ahead and click on vote. Yes, proceed with chain raise, confirm, and go ahead and scroll down and sign this proposal using my MetaMask wallet. So I'm not going to amplify this vote here. You can share on Twitter, share on Hey. I'm going to go ahead and close that. I think I amplified my vote before. So do you have any questions on that, Amy? We'll come back to this here later. I would love to see your vote in on this one here. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's refresh this. And so it's still active, shows me voting. What I'm going to go ahead and do right now. Oh, I opened this in another tab. So here's the one that was here before. I'm going to go ahead and click on delete. Now, to be clear, I would normally never delete a proposal that other people have been voted on. This is a very preliminary thing. I think that there would be immense backlash, but not even going to attempt to unpack that right here. But I'm going to go ahead and delete this one right now as a space administrator. Go ahead, Amy.
I already voted, but I don't know if it's showing.
It does. See, look, 3 keys. I see right there. AmyMarcella.eth.
Good.
Yes, we're good to go. So what we're looking to do now, this is one of 2 proposals that we were wanting to vote on. So this was a simpler scenario here where I just did a duplicate. So I've actually got a draft for another proposal that we're wanting to vote on here tonight. And this is for TDP2. I'm actually going to copy this here. And this is for a proposal for faith-based consulting provided by illumconsulting.co. So I'm going to go over here to our proposal on Snapshot, create the new, click on the new proposal button, and I've got the title on here. And this is something that I very intentionally and I'm hoping copy and paste well. I might have to update the formatting a little bit, but it should be pretty clean, and we'll see how clean it looks here. So here's one of the things. This uses Markdown. So let me see here. So this is 2. And these hashtags are just a way of creating the headers and subheaders. So one hashtag is for heading 1. And here's the bullet points. Let's see what this looks like on the preview. So TDP2, proposal for faith-based consulting provided by Illum Consulting. And I'm just going to read through this proposal here real quick. I desire to build Web3 Freedom Club DAO and our projects within this DAO ecosystem using Christian faith-based principles. He's also seeking guidance from professionals in Colorado, which he respects, to help build this foundation. Jason has known Sean at Illum Consulting since his days attending Grace Chapel, where Sean was the communications pastor at that time. So goals for faith-based coaching consulting. I put forward 3 goals. The first goal is that we are launching what will ultimately become 3 publicly owned via regulation crowdfunding invested by 1,000 to 5,000 people starting on DAO Day 2024, which is February 22nd, and running for 12 months until we hit a limit of 5 million per offering, whichever comes first. Goal number 2, we want to create an investment clubs as a service using Web3 technology. We believe these investment clubs add an additional value connection to existing faith-based small groups that is largely lacking function within today's church model. Third goal, we're planning to create a strategy surrounding community solar for faith-based organizations. Solar EV is a brand organization that we will be launching on DAO Day 2024 that is an unprecedented opportunity for faith-based organizations to turn their parking lots into distributed energy resources and provide more meaningful benefits to communities they serve through discounted energy rates for community solar subscribers. And this brings us to the proposal is 4 60-minute consulting and coaching services with up to 3 members, and that would primarily be the 3 of us that are on the live stream tonight for $500. Half of that due immediately, with the half balance to be paid upon the completion of those services. So, any questions, concerns before I click on continue? Going to take the silence and then mic not opening as a continue. So here's where I'm going to grab those vote things here, copy and paste. First choice, second choice. And we're going to put this to end at the same time frame of the 19th. 420, continue, publish. And here we go, sign. And here's the link for everybody on the live stream. I'm going to throw that same link in here. Here is the DAO proposal for TDP2. Okay, and I'm going to refresh this here and vote on this myself. And this is likely something that we'll be creating a similar proposal. And I think the big value proposition here, these are conversations that Tyler and I were planning on fulfilling through another channel. And I think that there's even more opportunity for fulfilling these consulting services through Web3 Freedom Club and bringing you into the conversation, Amy, because with you fulfilling the role on our board of stewards as the global market strategist, I really think that gaining some guidance from people that have skills and experience navigating the faith-based professional circles, I think will be immensely valuable for us to collectively garner that knowledge and experience together. Any final thoughts? This is the 2 things that I was really wanting to accomplish. We're wanting to create a third proposal here, and it's not something that we've put some verbiage around, but right here we've created, and going back to the proposals that we have here that are treasury distribution proposals for the chain raise, which is 12,500, another 500 through the proposal. Right now, we don't have a treasury, and that's one of the things that we're wanting to put forward a proposal. We're creating a 0% loan that Tyler and I have already funded, and we're just wanting to cross the T's, dot the I's with everything that we're doing in our radical transparency model to really create a bootstrapping organization that we believe will be a positive force for good here in Colorado and create a model that we can replicate in other desirable states. But anyway, I've done all the talking here. I'm going to go on mute for a minute or for a second before we bring this to a close. But you got any final thoughts for us, Amy or Tyler, before we call it a good night?
I'm trying to vote on it. My vote's spinning and spinning, so I don't know if it actually got cast or.
I'm experiencing the same problem. Do I need to buy Matic?
No, this should be chainless where it doesn't use any gas to vote because it's off chain. So I don't know if there's just something,
Yeah, let me
not
reload
sure.
and see if I can do it again. Anyway, I didn't want to mess up another vote. All right, I think I got it. Okay, so there's two of us. Amy, did you get yours in?
Yeah, I tried to close it and come back in.
I'm seeing Tyler's vote cast here when I refreshed it on my end. So thanks for being patient. And this is one of the things that like uh no technology is perfect, and this isn't perfect technology, and all the packets, I'm not even gonna unpack that right now, but I would be a little too geeky for that.
Amy, were you able to get yours in?
I'm working on it.
All right, well, let's get. Oh, are you there, Amy?
Yeah, she said she's working on it. I don't think do we need to keep this live stream open any longer? Because
No, let's just close it out. I just want to make sure you didn't miss the window. So, all right, yeah, we just give us a call if you can get it to work, Amy, and we'll get it going. But yeah,
yeah,
thanks, Jason, for making it work.
we've got like 4 or 5 hours on this, so it won't be that hard to get the vote cast here. So like Tyler said, if you're still struggling with that, drop me a line, Amy, and we'll get it figured out. But this is just one of a lot of proposals that looking forward to creating and putting forward, and we won't have this tight of a time frame. One of the things that I absolutely plan on being foundational, special circumstances aside, and there will always be special circumstances for different things, but we really want to provide like a 7 day whatever those numbers are, 7 day window for most proposals for people to vote on. But again, there will be some special circumstances that come up where it may need to come in on a more timely manner. And looking forward to having these conversations with Sean and seeing as far as like really architecting a faith-based strategy for what we're launching in 2024. So any final thoughts, Amy or Tyler, before we call it a good night? And thank you for bearing with us so late tonight.
Um, it's not doing the same thing it did on the first one. When I pressed confirm, it just went back to MetaMask. It didn't go back to
Good
the
night.
Your vote is in, Amy.
Okay, good. Okay, good night.
Yes, thank you all. We're in. We're on the books. The vote is official. So have a good night. Thanks, Amy.